Okay, I can't wait anymore. I had to sneeze and I sneezed and sneezed and I can't wait anymore. So I'm just gonna film. So thank you for being here with me. Another super short book of backgrounds video, and super short. Anything under 15 minutes for me is super short. So take it the way it is. Alrighty, so book of backgrounds. Now we're going to be just destroying a little bit of bubble wrap. I'm going to be using a food packaging as a stencil. I've got some colors already set up. I'm going to be using Decor Media Fluid Acrylics, Titanium White, Phthalo Blue, Quinacridone Magenta, and Metallic Silver. I'm going to be using Decor Media White Gesso as my primer. And I've got Strathmore Vision 140 pound watercolor paper. And I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so at the end of the video, I'm going to be asking a question. I'm going to ask you a question, and then if you answer that question in the comments, a couple of weeks after this video goes live, Joe's going to be picking a name, and then I'm going to be giving away half the background to that person. The only thing I ask in return is to share a picture with me of what you've created. So you'll have to wait till the end of the video for that. Okay, so I'm going to take the gesso. Now by now you know with these book of backgrounds, it's best, if at all possible, prime your paper ahead of time. That way you're not stuck priming and waiting for stuff to dry. Drying just takes, well, yeah, it speeds up the drying time of stuff, but it's just another step that you have to do. What I'm trying to do with these backgrounds is to make them where they're so fast to create, where you're not hung up, that they give you some type of inspiration of, stuff to create. Put that aside. I have one ready. And the gesso, I forgot to mention, I thinned it down with quite a bit of distilled water. Okay, so, well, could still use this. So I'm going to prime this first. Not enough gesso left in there. So I'm basically flying by the seat of my pants right now. I'm creating these as random. The only planning that goes into this really is if I'm pulling stuff out of my recycle bin or the colors. I have an idea what I want to do, but the whole thing is to experiment. So I've got some texture there. I'm not going to cover everything up. I'm liking that. I'm looking at the monitor and I think I want to do, I don't know if it'll work. I love the look of this grunge. Do you guys have a particular style for art, like abstract or realism or stuff like that? Let me know that as well. That question I just asked you doesn't count as, well, could it count? No, that doesn't count for the contest. The specific question I want to ask you guys. Okay, so it's already drying. So with the fluid acrylics, they dry really, really fast. So I'm going to put this right on top. And then what I'm going to do is I want to break these. I'm going to be using my Aqualon brush, and I'm just going to break some of these. I have no idea if this is going to work. Who doesn't like bubble wrap? Bubble wrap, bubble wrap, bubble wrap. Let's start a bubble wrap revolution. I posted in the community. Oh, and then, well, by now you might know, I dropped my Facebook group and went to a private network. So there's no advertising, like, ads that Facebook puts out in that. No more of that. No more noise. So I went over to that, and I posted in the group how much bubble wrap is too much bubble wrap. And basically, if you had a green garbage bag, how many green garbage bags would you have if you filled it up with bubble wrap? Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of the Phthalo Blue Pure, and I'm just going to spread that around just a little bit. Putting this on first, then putting the metallic on top will change a little bit of the color. Then I'm going to take some Quinacridone Magenta right in the dirty brush with some metallic. I'm going to get a metallic magenta, which is really pretty. Now, I'm hoping that we're going to get different types of patterns on here. Then wherever this is, that's going to be the resist. So I'm going to change this up. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. This is really crooked. I don't know if that's going to stay. And what I don't want to do is put too much pressure in one spot, because where the bubble wrap is broken, which would be flat, if I put too much pressure, the paper is going to bend. This would be super easy on a jelly plate. In saying that, not everybody has a jelly plate. You can make your own. There's recipes online. I'm going to try one. I've done it before. The jelly plate's nice, but it's pricey, and we don't always, sometimes I don't like spending that kind of money on art supplies. Now, if Joe's buying it for me, that's fine, but did it work? No. Well, that sucks. I didn't put enough on there. That looks like an underwater ocean scene. Oh, but you know what? Hang on a second. Let's try something different. I'm going to go more with the metallics. I'm going to go with more of the metallics. Now I'm going to take it off. Come on. I knew what I wanted to do. I don't think it's going to work. But Joe says, don't do the video. I'm going to do the video because, what I like, you may not like, and what you like, I may not like. So maybe this will resonate with somebody out there. But I've already proven that happy accidents sometimes work out. This one didn't. Okay, so what can we do to fix this? Well, you can go, white always solves everything. Gesso solves everything. So you see where the pieces are broken. I think, you know what? Too much broken gesso. Really? Broken gesso? Too much broken bubble wrap. Oh, I gotta get Joe to fix that stupid chair. Put that chair together. Not everywhere, just some parts here. We'll break that up there. And I'm just looking to see where I want to break that up. This way. This one I'm not going to press hard at all. Ah, that's better. Just a bit of white to break that up. Well, this one's going to take a little bit of creativity to do something with. I don't know. Now looking at it this way, picturing just half, can take this, cut it in half, so you get 2 artist trading cards. So whoever gets this, you're going to be getting that piece. I'm going to cut it again, so you get 2 artist trading card sizes, so you can make miniature art. If you really want to push it, you can take that piece, cut it into make little inchies or twinchies, and make further art on that. So there you go. That's going to be your challenge. Alrighty. So sorry it was kind of a fail, but I think it could end up being a background for something pretty nice building onto it. So yeah, bubble wrap, no, didn't quite work out. All right, so my question to you, how many times, like if you were to take 10 projects, you're going to, out of 10 projects you've created, last 10 projects, how many of them actually worked out? Like, did they all turn out exactly the way you wanted? Or did you have some fails in there? Did you have ones that didn't work out the way you wanted? You kept them anyways, but just basically out of 10 projects, how many work out and how many don't work out? So share that answer in the comments below. And then in a couple of weeks, Joe's going to pick out a name, and then I'm going to send you half the background cut into smaller pieces. And all I need from you is just to share a picture of what you create with it, because I would love to see what you could do with something like that. Alrighty, that's it. I'm off to do another lesson. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to recover from this one. So let me know what you think. Answer that question, and then I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay inspired.